What's going on, guys? Today I bought a new part for the wife's car. I know y'all have probably seen my video of the CR-V and I put the roof rails on it. Today I wanted to make it a little bit more sporty. It's nothing crazy, but I think it's going to be really fun and I'll actually be able to hear it when it shifts and I let off the gas and everything. I'm putting an aftermarket blow-off valve on it. So the motor that's in our little Honda CR-V is a turbo. So it has this baby stock blow-off valve on it, but I'm gonna be upgrading it with a Boomba. And I'm gonna show you how it sounds before, without the Boomba, and after with the Boomba. So it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, so right here is your blow-off valve. It's gonna be this part right here. It's kind of hard to get the phone in there because it is a tight spot, but you'll see if you ever do this job. Very, very simple process. Right here, there's a little tab, and you have to push the tab down, and it slides off of that little rail right there, and then you can remove, or really move out of the way, this little wiring harness. You can't really remove it. So, like I said, it's a little tight in here. But the next thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and take some needle nose down to this top little hose and slide that clamp up because we have to remove it there. And also, it might be hard to see, the hose where it attaches up here. So we got to remove that hose because that goes to the old one, and the Boomba has its own. So we're going to want to put this on, keep all the right parts. We will be reusing our screws though, that is one thing. But other than that, it's going to be a very simple process. I want to show y'all guys something that I just did. I was trying not to remove this, but it's so tight. There's 3 bolts like I mentioned, but one is on the bottom side of this, and it's so hard to get to with this in the way. So all I did was there's 3 10mm bolts that are holding it in, and all I did was back those out, and I lifted it up and I slid it forward, and now I've got much more room to work with. Probably should have done it from the beginning, but I thought I could do it without having to do that. But if you guys are anything like me, it's just going to be easier to do that. All right, guys, as you can see, right down here is where the blow-off valve goes. I have the stock one off. Just be careful. Mine was actually stuck, so I used a little pick. And I took the pick and I kind of went slowly around it, not to tear it, just in case I need to use this again. You know, something fails and I need to put it back on. I have it. So now all we're going to do is we're going to take this and I'm going to put it on down here. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and take off those little clamps off of this hose. I'm going to reuse them on my hose because there's no reason for me to change out those and get new ones. So we're going to do that real quick. Go ahead and get this set up like so. And then it should be pretty much plug and play after that. I was under the impression that these original clamps would work, and yes, they fit over the hose, but when you put the hose on the Boomba, the hose becomes too big for these clamps to slide down on. So I actually had to run out to the auto parts store and buy this whole set. Kind of disappointing because like the blow-off valve itself is probably like, I don't know, 200 bucks. So you figure for 200 bucks, they'd put some clamps in there, but they did not. So just so you know, if you do this job, you're gonna need to go to your local auto parts store and buy a clamp set, and then you should be all set. Everything's plugged back up. It's a very simple job. Like I said, it's literally 3 screws. The only problem was having to go get the other hose clamps, but once I got those, they slid on just fine. Everything's buttoned back up, nice and tidy. Now I'm going to clean all my stuff up, and then we're going to crank it up, and we're going to hear what this blow-off valve sounds like. now that we got this new big boy on here, because it is a huge upgrade from something like this. So let's check it out. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it or not. It's pretty faint inside the car. It's exactly what I was looking for, just a little bit of a extra little umph, but let me see if it'll even pick up on camera. It's very quiet. I was thinking it might be a little bit louder, but I'm not surprised it's this quiet. I don't know if you caught that or not, but it hit it then, so pretty neat. A little bit of an upgrade, nothing crazy, but pretty little fun project. All right, guys, well, that's it. It's a super simple, easy little fun project. You know, if it's something you want to do, I will say they sound better on manual cars just because you can get the RPMs higher and the boost build up, and then the blow off sounds even better. But when you get on the car and then let off, you can hear it. You saw in the clip, you really can't hear it too much in the cab, but I think it was a fun little project. I wanted to try it out. I didn't know how it was going to turn out because I haven't seen anything like this before. So I figured it'd be a fun little deal, and it was. It doesn't take long to do. If you guys want to do it, check it out. This Boomba actually fits 2016 CR-Vs and Honda Civics because they have the same motor if you have that 1.5 turbo. So keep that in mind, and we'll see you in the next one.